This will be my first ever YouTube video. Don't judge me. I'm probably going to have a lot of hiccups, probably not going to be the best, but it is what it is. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time, so here goes nothing. I'm Coco Obsessed and welcome to my channel. And for those of you that don't know, I'm a 26-year-old transgender woman living in New York. Subscribe, like, comment, give me suggestions. Yes. I've been in love with Chanel for many years. My love for them began back in 2015 when I actually went to the Chanel boutique for the very first time and got myself a wallet. I don't have a picture of my particular one, but this was the wallet. It was a large zip around caviar wallet, and basically when you opened it up, it was really big. It had card slots, pocket for money, and like that's it. And I remember when I went to go buy it, I went to the 57th Street location before all of the renovations, and I remember very clearly the associate had offered me, at the time that wallet was I think $1,100 or $1,200. The associate had offered me the wallet on chain, and they told me, you know, for a couple $100 more you can get yourself a wallet on chain. Do you want to see it? And at the time the wallet and chain was $1,500. I refused. I was an idiot. I didn't even have a look at it. I was such an idiot to have not even I can't believe that I didn't even look at it. I should have, but it's okay. I ended up getting a wallet on chain like 4 years later at double the price. Well, my parents ended up getting it for me. Christmas of 2018, they paid $2,500 plus tax, which is 8.875% here in New York. Yeah, there is where my love for Chanel began. Ooh, it's kind of hot in here. Ooh, I should turn on the AC. Fast forward a few years. My collection at the very beginning of the pandemic consisted of this large tote passed down to me by my mother, a black small boy with ruthenium hardware, a black rectangular mini with aged gold hardware in lambskin, and the wallet on chain, also black in caviar, with the regular gold hardware, not the light, not the champagne hardware, not the aged hardware, but just the regular gold hardware. Oh, and a phone case. I had the iPhone X phone case. I'll insert a picture of that right here. Also, this is what my collection looked like at the time. I absolutely loved what my collection looked at the time. I also work in luxury retail myself. A couple months into the pandemic, I started panicking because, I mean, I didn't know what to expect. None of us have gone through such a thing in our lifetime. I mean, the last was 100 years ago. The Spanish flu, correct me if I'm wrong. At the beginning of the pandemic, I had those few bags, and I started watching videos on what's going to happen in the luxury designer world. I started wondering what was going to happen, and I stumbled across this video. I'll put the link in the description if I do find it. It was the worst mistake that I had ever made by letting that person's video affect me. They were talking about how the world was going to end and luxury designers were all going to vanish and we were all going to die, and Chanel wasn't going to be worth what it is anymore, so to sell your things before they were worth nothing. So that's exactly what I did. I sold everything just 2 weeks before the price increase. Yep. That's exactly what I did. I sold my rectangular mini for below retail value right before the price increase. And I actually purchased that one back in 2019 for my birthday, which is in March. I went to Paris with my mom and picked it up. This is me picking up my rectangular mini in Paris with my mom, and it was a really sentimental one because it, you know, it came in the white box, the white bag. If you're a Chanel lover, you definitely understand the love for the 31 Rue Cambon packaging. I thought it was really insensitive for luxury designers to increase the price of goods at such a devastating time for many. I was really hurt and I was a little bit resentful. Fast forward a year, or less than a year actually, maybe like eight or 9 months, because that's when I sold my bags. I ended up back at Chanel. I didn't know what I wanted. I know that I wanted a classic. I only collect black classic minis. So I love the rectangular mini, the square mini, Coco handle, the reissue. I would love the wallet on chain again, even though it doesn't fit anything. And it needs to be redesigned because their base collapses after a few wears. It just does not keep its structure very well. And it doesn't fit anything for me. As one of my first few bags, I loved it and I did not want to overstuff it. So basically I could fit nothing else besides some money, some cards, my asthma pump because I am asthmatic. So I ended up looking on their website, watching some YouTube videos, and I heard about this baby coming out. She is the mini rectangular top handle in Caviar from the 21S collection. When I saw this, I knew that that was the bag that I wanted to restart my collection with, because I did get rid of everything besides like 2 or 3 bags. Let me know if you want to see more about those bags and if you want me to give a full review about them. I have the extra large tote with the thick chain that I showed you before. I have a top handle Orlac boy. So for my birthday, I ended up going to Saks Fifth Avenue here in New York, and my lovely sales associate Christian, if you're watching this, thank you. He was amazing. I went in there with my boyfriend and he showed me this bag over here. I tried it on. I'll include a few pictures. And I was really close on buying it, but it would have been like an impulse buy, and it would have been just to leave the store with something. But my heart was set on the rectangular mini with the top handle, or this really tiny vanity top handle that came out in 21S as well. But it was all sold out. So me and Christian gave me his number, and we ended up staying in touch. So 19 days later, Christian sends me a text, and what does he offer me? Oh my goodness, I could not believe it. It was insane. It was just like, I cannot believe this is happening, because from what I was seeing on everyone else's channels and on Instagram, this bag is sold out, already selling for like $2,000 over retail. So I was just like over the moon. I'm like, do you want my CC right now? I'm just like, I was ready to send him my credit card and my ID, ready for him to check me out. He's like, what time are you coming? I'm like, I'll be there in an hour. So I ran over there as fast as I could, and the picture that he sent me was of a bag that was already opened. But when I get to the boutique inside Saks Fifth Avenue here in New York, he comes out with the white box. And those of you that are familiar with Chanel know that if a bag or SLG is in that white box, you know that it has never been opened or seen or touched by anyone else before. So he brings it out, and I'm just like, oh my God. He takes off the white box, he opens it up, and obviously the bag was untouched. I'll insert some footage of it right here. I was so thrilled. I didn't even want to touch the bag because it was so brand new, and I knew that I wanted to unbox it on YouTube, especially because it is such a special bag. And I know for those of you that are out there, whenever you want something luxury like a handbag, shoes, SLGs, you are out there binge watching everyone's videos before making your decision and to fall in love with it even more. So that's what I want to do for you guys. I want to seal the deal for you guys, because I was already sold even before seeing anyone's YouTube videos. I always wanted a Caviar mini in black because I only like black bags. It It is now early June and I have not touched this bag for 3 months. I've been in a horrible mindset ever since Christmas of 2019. I had a horrible situation happen to me at work. Like I've mentioned before, I am transgender and I am experiencing discrimination at my workplace, and it didn't happen once, but it happened twice. So I've been in a really fucked up headspace. In those 3 months, I've been in my head. Yeah, I'm ready. Today's the day. We're doing the unboxing. Okay, so who's ready to see this beautiful bag? Thumbnail. So one thing I did notice, because this is my first purchase in a very long time, they still have the same kind of felt camellia and the cotton thick ribbon, but the only thing that has changed is the bag. It's more of like a paper material versus that like laminated plastic that they had before. Those bags were beautiful, but anything for sustainability. Yes, anything for sustainability. Yeah, here she is. Let's take her out of the bag. And obviously she comes in the magnetic closure box, really small, again with the camellia. Here's the receipt. Go ahead and I'll show you. Just cross out my information. So that is a receipt. Like I said, I bought this in Saks Fifth Avenue here in New York. My lovely assistant Christian, if you're watching this, thank you so much for thinking about me. Even though I didn't purchase anything on my birthday, he still messaged me, and I thought that was really sweet of him. I should have bought something. In my head, you know, if you want to build that relationship with a client advisor, sales associate, you definitely want to build a relationship not only by connecting on a human level, but by also purchasing from them. So that's the receipt. And here she is. I can't believe that he actually remembered me and called me. So it comes in this gorgeous packaging. Here, let's unbox her. I am so excited to see her. She's been boxed up for 3 months. And I am so happy that I finally built up the courage to actually record this video and actually do it, because I've been dying to wear her, even though I haven't been going anywhere, because mental illness is a real thing, especially when it's over depression and anxiety that someone else has caused. We'll save that for story time. So let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, I don't want to rip the tissue. Okay, here it goes. And I love that beautiful sticker with the Chanel written all over the tissue paper. By the way, my salesperson was in Saks Fifth Avenue here in New York. His name is Christian. And she comes in this black Chanel dust bag. Here we also have, I believe this is like a care booklet, and it has the microfiber wipe to clean your bag after each wear. Here's the fan paper at the bottom. So pretty. I love Chanel packaging. I'm a hoarder, so I keep everything from my packaging. I keep. Hi. What's going on? I needed help troubleshooting, but I got it.
What happened? What you got stuck on?
I got stuck on this.
So proud of you, thing. Look what I got.
Aww. What is that?
Media house, lady.
Yes. Every day we lit. Every day we lit.
Fire, so it's working. Coming out fire. What? Yo, it's lit.
Let me finish this unboxing. I'll talk to you in a little bit, okay? I keep everything from the tissue to the box to the ribbons to the camellias. I always forget to ask for extra camellias, and I don't know how many of you that actually shop Chanel know about their stationery cards. They have beautiful stationery cards, but I rarely ever had an associate. The only way I know about this is because one associate had given me a stationery card. I believe it was in Paris. It was in Paris when I purchased my rectangular mini flap lambskin gold hardware, which is when I got this brooch, the beautiful chain CC leather intertwined, and she gave me a stationery card, and it was so beautiful. It had 4 or 5 women in the Coco jackets, and it was so pretty. And ever since then, like, sometimes when I purchase, whether it be like I got like a passport holder or like small leather goods, I'll ask for them. Sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't. But next time you're shopping, definitely ask your sales associate to give you the stationery card. You'll thank me later. It comes in this dust bag, which I think should be better. Chanel, if you're listening, please give us better dust bags. They're not that soft, and I don't know, I just feel like this would scratch our bags. But anyway, who's ready? And on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. There she goes. There's my baby. And this is exactly how she was. So when my sales associate took her out of the box, he just like handed me to her like this. And I was just like over the moon. I had to look at her. I squealed. This is a present from my parents. I've been having a really tough 2020 with everything going on at work and the pandemic, and just, it's been tough. So here she is. I lifted her up and I knew that she had to be mine. I mean, look how beautiful and shiny that caviar is. Look how gorgeous. Look how absolutely stunning. That shine, that glisten. She is a true beauty. And the fact that we haven't seen a caviar mini since 2018, she is definitely a gem and a unicorn in my eyes. Let me know if you agree. Let's get her out of her packaging. Oh, so beautiful. And like, just look how well packaged she was, like straight from the factory. Just look how stunning. I keep everything, so I'm definitely going to keep this too. Everything that Chanel gives me, I keep. I mean, especially when they're that expensive, you want to keep everything. She is such a beauty. Look at the shine of that caviar. Look how stunning. She is just perfect. Absolutely stunning. I was so lucky to be able to score this beauty, and it's something about having these kind of gifts, whether they be from a partner, family, friends, to use something like this, or even yourself. I gift myself things like this all the time, and there is nothing wrong with that. I love that the chain is still like packed from the factory, because this is exactly how it was. And here are the tags. She is from 21S, and she is $4,300 before tax. There's a style code in case you need it. The dimensions are, the height of this bag is about 4 3/4 of an inch. The length of this bag is about 7 3/4 of an inch. The top handle is about 1 3/4 of an inch. The width is about 2 3/4 of an inch. She is absolutely stunning. And for those of you that are wondering if this can actually just be held like this, or if your hand can actually go through, I actually have pretty large hands. I am 5'11". I'm a big girl. So in fact, it does fit. It fits perfectly. I can even turn my wrist in there. So yeah, she can be worn in the crook of your, not in the crook, but like, just, you can hold her like this. Let's unravel her chains. I hate ripping the tissue. Okay. Look how beautiful that chain was wrapped. It's like perfect from the factory. And I wish I still had my rectangular mini that I had purchased from the 19S. I believe it was. Correct me if I'm wrong. The rectangular mini I had purchased was released back in March of 2019. It had a little bit of condition issues, I believe, because only after 6 months of wearing it, the corners were peeling. I don't have any pictures of that. I sent in my bag for repair, and Chanel like recoded it. But yeah, I panicked and I sold it, because I thought I was gonna be stuck with $1,000 bags for nothing. So I will not be doing that again. My Chanel bags are staying with me, and if I add it to my collection, it'll definitely be with me forever. Oh, and the chain drop. Let's see. The chain strap is almost 22.5 inches. Almost. She can definitely be worn crossbody. She looks stunning. Absolutely beautiful. And on your side, and on here, by the way, this is an Alice and Olivia dress with a tulle top. I am so excited to have this baby a part of my collection. Look how beautiful she is. She's absolutely stunning. I don't think I want to take the sticker off just yet. I mean, even though I should. I haven't had a... Even has like a piece of styrofoam to keep its shape. Good job, Chanel. Piece of tissue. Oh, okay, so she's not caviar lined. She's definitely leather lined, but it's more of a... It's more, the caviar begins here, and inside it seems to be like calf skin. The zipper pull still has its little protective sticker on it. This is a 31 series, by the way. Also, guys, she is made in Italy. Oh, and here's the authenticity card. She is a 31 series. And she is absolutely stunning. I am so happy to add this baby to my collection, and I cannot wait to wear her. Oh, this is such a dream. So beautiful. I feel so lucky to have you. You have no idea. Let's compare her to... the only other mini that I have is a mini reissue. Let's compare her for sizing. This is my mini reissue. And they look almost... Oh no. So my mini reissue seems to be a little bit wider. My mini reissue seems to be a little bit wider at the base. Yeah, the mini reissue seems to be a little bit bigger. Oh wow. Let me know if you want to see a review on the mini reissue, which I absolutely adore. I adore this baby. Let me know if you want to see a video on her. So yeah, thank you guys for watching my video. I am really excited to do more videos for you. Subscribe, like, comment, give me your suggestions. Say bye, baby. Bye.